Yeah! YouTube, what up? Welcome to another edition of Wrestling with Watts. I'm your host, Watts, and I know it's been a while. Y'all have not seen my face in quite a long time. But I'm here, I'm back with it. I do like the audio-based videos a lot more, but I do like showing my face every now and again. So, expect sporadically, one by one, every now and again. You never know what I'm gonna hit you with. You never know what I'm gonna hit you with. But today I'm talking about the fact that the Women's United States Championship and the Women's Intercontinental Championship are not being defended at WrestleMania, and it high-key makes me sick because this is another case of WWE signing checks that they ass cannot cash, because there's three notable titles that are not necessarily always defended at WrestleMania, but they should be defended at WrestleMania, especially given the fact that there's 2 nights of WrestleMania. And you mean to tell me the Women's US title, the Women's Intercontinental title, and the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championships can't be defended at WrestleMania? It was already some doubt that the World Tag Team Championships on Raw wasn't even going to be defended for real. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that, because this is the grand stage of them all, the granddaddy of them all. This is WrestleMania, and you mean to tell me that those titles are not being defended? It has to be defended. Actually, the United States Championship, the Women's United States Championship, is not even being defended at all. Like, the last time the Women's United States Championship was defended was like 2-3 weeks ago. Ain't that strange to you? That's not right. When SmackDown is a 3-hour show, and you mean to tell me we're seeing more of Piper Niven than the actual United States champion? Come on, bro. We have the Women's Intercontinental Champion fighting for the Women's World Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania. And I know that this is a build-up to Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria again at Backlash, and then Bayley is probably going to take the title off of her. I get that. But they could have done that on any regular Monday Night Raw. Actually, they should have did that match at WrestleMania. Bayley versus Lyra Valkyria at WrestleMania would have went crazy. That would have ate. We could have had that instead of Chad Gable versus Rey Mysterio, a match that we saw already, and a match that we saw on Monday Night Raw countless times. We seen LWO versus the Creed brothers and Chad Gable. We seen that already. Why we gotta see this again at WrestleMania? And they not even putting no stipulations in it like mask versus mask or anything like that. All they did was say, no, we're gonna have this match at WrestleMania. And I understand that Rey Mysterio is a big name. He's a legend. He should be on the WrestleMania card, but not for this. Not for this. It was mad unnecessary. Back in the day, I'm about to sound like an old head, but back in my day, even though I'm only 29, but back in my day when I watched WrestleMania, all of the titles was on the line. And there's no excuse as to why all the titles are not on the line when you got 2 nights of WrestleMania, but you got meaningless filler matches that nobody cares about. The only grudge match that should be on WrestleMania is Jade Cargill versus Naomi. They could have had Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest do something else. A fatal 4-way for the United States Championship or something. I don't know. Or both mid-card titles be in a ladder match. So, I'm very happy with Dom versus Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor. That's going to be a great fatal 4-way. And Michael Cole said that this is going to be the first fatal 4-way for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania, and he's wrong. If we're being for real, this whole script is all messed up. There's no reason why Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins are not defending the tag team titles at WrestleMania. Not even a WrestleMania pre-show. I don't get it. I truly don't understand, and it's leaving a bad taste in my mouth, because why even introduce the women's mid-card championships if you're not going to defend it at WrestleMania?
Why?
I don't know. Actually, maybe I just wanted to vent. I don't like this. It's leaving a sour taste in my mouth, personally. But yo, let me know what you guys think in the comments, because real spill, I don't feel comfortable with it, and it devalues the championships. There's no way SmackDown is a 3-hour show and we're not seeing more Chelsea Green matches and her defending the title. We're not seeing Lyra Valkyria. Lyra Valkyria actually defends the title more than Chelsea Green. So this is all together just bad booking, man. Like, you have a 2.5-hour show on Raw on Monday nights, and you mean to tell me the Intercontinental Champion is challenging for the tag team titles at WrestleMania? This is all just thrown together, and this is why WrestleMania doesn't feel like WrestleMania this year. Can you imagine? But yo, I'm out, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.